Okay, now this is definitely, it's got to be a message for the time that we're in. Yeah. Because there's a spiritual revolution going on. Not a revolution, but an evolution. Something's going on, you know it, I know it, you feel it, I feel it. And ain't nobody I know can explain it that I want to listen to for any length of time. I don't know. Right now in the world, there's a spiritual evolution occurring. More people are opening their minds to alternative teachings and questionings of religious beliefs and doctrines that they've been passed down from generation to generation by well-meaning people. Natural disasters have been taking place, but currently in history, we seem to be much more sensitive to them. There are many different views and beliefs about spiritual crisis that is occurring within humanity right now. People are evolving, shifting, and opening their minds. Are we in the age that Jesus talked about, signaling his return? It could be. But anyway, people are starting to question things more and are trying to make sense of the destruction of the world and even loss within their own families. More people are having unexplained psychic experiences that they can't explain when they filter it through their own religious beliefs. Isn't that the truth? People are suffering and are seeking answers to their personal experiences, and many are turning to alternative ideas for answers. Medical technology is failing, and the medical care that we are receiving is often not healing to us, but making us sicker. Many people are seeking alternative therapies, such as seeing chiropractors, massage therapists, acupuncture specialists, energy healers, and spiritual practitioners to treat their health conditions. It's a time of questioning, exploring knowledge, increasing our spiritual awareness, and focusing on our technology and advances to help humanity survive in these trying times. It is evident that we are in an intense energetic time, and we are all feeling it. But what is it that we're feeling? We are experiencing the energetic shift of humanity and the transformation of consciousness. In the Bible, it states these things happened to them as examples and were written down as warnings for us, on whom the fulfillment of the ages has come. And we can no longer think or live as we've been doing, because humanity needs to make changes to ensure its survival. Well, we've all heard of climate change, and every day the weather is so chaotic that we don't know what it's going to do next. Weather anomalies are happening all over the world. Jesus talked about the changes in the future that would signal his return. He said that there would be signs in the sun, moon, and stars signaling his return. Aquarius rules astrology. So maybe astrology will be taken more seriously by the masses during this new age. So none of us can deny that he discussed earthquakes, famine, weather changes, and disasters. These things have been going on for decades, so what makes now so important? Why are the people so afraid that the end time is near? Astrologers tell us that astrological age occurs approximately 2,150 years on average. There are many ways of calculating it and many different theories. Some astrologers believe that ages affect mankind, while others believe that the ages correlate to the rise and fall of mighty civilizations and show cultural tendencies. It is believed that Jesus in Christianity started at the age of Pisces. Pisces' astrological symbol is the fishes, and the fish is associated with the Christian faith, and that was used secretly by them to identify themselves. Jesus was the fisher of men, and was known to talk symbolically about fish. Pisces traditionally rules spirituality, compassion, sacrifice, service to others, and faith. And all these things were strong during the Piscean age, and it was a time when one of the largest religions of the world was started. The Aquarian age, which we are now moving into, is often associated with a new age, as Aquarius rules all things non-traditional, non-conforming, rebellious, questioning, technological, and scientific. Aquarius rules electricity, computers, airplanes, flight, democracy, humanitarian efforts, and astrology. Jesus was the one who announced the age of Aquarius and said, "A man will meet you carrying an earthen pitcher of water. Follow him into the house where he goes in." Now, Aquarius is symbolized by a man carrying a jug of water, and this symbol existed since ancient times. It's interesting that Jesus tells us to follow the water bearer. Jesus was telling his followers to follow the Aquarian age and enter the house he goes in, which can mean he was helping us to prepare for the future by telling us to follow this new spiritual expansion and rebirth. Esoteric Christians such as the Rosicrucians believe that the age of the Aquarius will bring human beings into a real knowledge and discovery of the deeper Christian teachings which Christ spoke about. In the Aquarian age, they believe that it is expected that a great spiritual teacher will come and will give the Christian religion a push in a new direction. They talk about the Christ consciousness which will be awakened within human beings, and they will realize their oneness with Christ's teachings. For many people today, it is a time of questioning, and people feel a sense of worry. The anxiety that many of us feel is related to the energy of change. And change is hard for human beings, and it takes time to adjust. And there have been so many technological and spiritual changes in the world. The changes took place at an alarming rate. Hey, think about it. This is a time for all of us to start to question our beliefs and open our minds to the teachings of Jesus and all great religions. It is a time to come together as a society and to help each other instead of focusing on who is right and wrong and which religion is true and which is false. It is a time to live in the teachings that Jesus taught. He said to take up your cross, follow me. Jesus didn't want us to argue our beliefs. He wanted us to walk the way, and be like him. He wanted us to live the life he taught, which was forgiveness, loving our fellow man, accepting others, regardless of their material situation, and working together in peace. And that is what the Aquarian age is all about. So, welcome.